a political leader of a particular political party goes to the airport and picks her up, and then they do a road show. Is that politics? Is that not politics? They are family friends.
No,
okay,
no,
so they are family friends.
Politics.
So it is politics.
It is politics.
Okay, then she joins the same political party. Is that
that's her ideology? No, agrees with it.
Let's be
What is the connection?
So there are two different things.
1 second.
They're moving on two different.
That's her ideology. She's doing take her on her ideology, take her on her politics. How dare anyone turn around and say the charges that she laid on Brijbhushan Sharan, who was a BJP MP, was politically motivated, when the Delhi police in an independent inquiry has laid bare that Brijbhushan Sharan in fact did sexually harass these girls.
Absolutely.
And of course it's not going to go into
a court of law.
I think very clearly all of us agree that the charges against Brijbhushan is something that's serious. It can't be brushed under the carpet. And it's not being brushed under the carpet.
It's okay to say that it's politically motivated.
No, 1 second. Be very clear, Preeti, I don't think you understood what I said. So let me repeat it.
I think as a country you cannot trivialize sexual harassment.
Should not be given a ticket and not punishment. I'm sorry. If there are allegations of such nature against a sitting MP, you're supposed to
He's not a sitting MP.
He's not a sitting MP.
At that point, when the allegations stood, wasn't he? What did the BJP do?
Just a second. No, Preeti, first of all, I think you haven't understood what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that, oh my God, why did she level this charge? It's politically motivated. That's exactly what I said is not the case. I said the Congress didn't back this protest. I'm saying you've given it to a platform BJP to say it.
But Congress did back the protest.
No, okay, they didn't sponsor the protest, okay? They didn't. It wasn't triggered by them. It wasn't sparked off by them. It was a movement by wrestlers. Yes. 100%. I 100% back what they did. I 100% say that yes, if these allegations against Brijbhushan are true, he must very much be charged. And it's happening in the court.
When the protest happened.
Hey, 1 second.
All of us cast aspersions of the protest at that time.
Do not at
that time when the protest happened, when they were sitting in Jantar Mantar, that time only they were saying they were backed by Congress.
My point is that today you've handed it in a platter to the BJP to level this charge, to say it's a political conspiracy. Like I said, tomorrow if Vinesh wants to protest, Vinesh wants to protest, it's a Congress versus BJP
there are 5 other women on the basis
and Sakshi Malik herself said that.
Akshita, there are 5 other women on the basis of which that charge sheet has been filed.
And Sakshi Malik herself has said what I'm talking about, saying that you cannot.
Sakshi Malik hasn't said that. No. Sakshi Malik hasn't. What did Sakshi Malik say? That they should have stuck and not entered politics.
Yes,
that's a limited.
She said I got offers.
I also got offers, but I didn't take it up. I want to stick with the movement.
So that's she understands what exactly this is, that is being coloured by politics. Yes.
Vinesh Phogat joining the Congress party changes the lens on how people see her. Her Olympics quest, the fact that she fought as valiantly as she did, performed as spectacularly as she did, and then ultimately didn't get to fight in the finals, that story resonated across the country, across political spectrums. It didn't matter whether you were a CPIM supporter or a TMC supporter, BJP or Congress or anything else. You said, she's our girl. Yeah. The moment she joins a political party, then everybody else who's not on that side says, wo to Congress wali hai. It is only natural politics, right? That she will be seen like that. So from being India's girl, from being, her plight broke my heart. Oh, she's now a politician. She's fighting. She's padding up for one political side. I mean, she needs to be treated like any politician.
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree. She needs to be treated like any politician, Rahul, but attack her on her ideology. Do not question.
But no one has questioned that. You're constantly saying that people are questioning the sexual harassment.
Everyone is questioning
her decision to join a political party is de-linked from the charges of sexual harassment.
That's not what's being portrayed.
But it's only obvious. It's not what I'm saying.
Politicians are saying that.
Brijbhushan has spoken just yesterday.
What else will he say? He's the accused. What else is he going to say?
BJP unit entirely speaking the same, that we told you so, that the protest against Brijbhushan was politically motivated.
What else will they say? If you say India today is trash, I mean, what else will you expect any of us to say? No, it's not. I mean, it's only natural, right? So you're not going to say, oh, India today is rubbish, and we say, sahi bol raha hai.
The fact
that an accused wants to defend himself, or that those he's in the same political party wanting to defend him, is only natural. Ultimately,
we can very casually
but no one is casually brushing anything aside. I'm saying the matter is in court. it's sub judice, it's being looked at. Ultimately, it's not Preeti Chaudhary or Nabila or Akshata or Shiv Gaurav or I who will pronounce judgment. The man has to be convicted by a court of law. We should hold our horses.
But you can't so casually brush aside anyone who's going to come out and say that that the protest was politically motivated.
But who said it? None of us has said it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the entire politics in the country right now. Give me 1 minute. The entire politics of the country right now. Every leader worth their salt from the BJP is questioning it. And we are setting it aside in the name of politics. We shouldn't. We should call each one of them out, because if we are not going to call them out, you are going to somewhere down the line normalize the fact that any woman who's going to make charges like that, you can easily say it's politically motivated.
No, but what else do you expect them
to
say? You can't expect a BJP wala to today stand up and say...
You cannot give them a clean chit on that.
No
we
one
have
is giving
to
any
call
clean
them
chit.
out.
You've already done that 100 times over.
Rahul,
the thing is, what else do you expect them to say? They're not going to stand up and say, oh, she took us on, she lost, it's really bad, we were already on a sticky wicket, now we're on a worse wicket. I mean, nobody's going to say that.
But Rahul, we cannot give them a hall pass on something like this. It needs to be questioned.
You see the apprehension, and she must have weighed her pros and cons, but her apprehensions
and thought
have
of
been...
the optics.
Absolutely, because Sakshi Malik
has been dealing with it since the wrestlers' protest.
I want to quote what
she's been dealing now.
But if nothing has happened, just being a wrestler, then might as well jump into politics and fight it politically.
Gaurav wants to quote
something. No, but it's in court. Why? Because of the wrestlers' protest.
But what happened to Brijbhushan? Nothing now. So
it's a case that's going on. What do you want?
Me sitting in Jantar Mantar.
How can you say nothing happened?
No, Nabila.
How can you say nothing happened and went to court? What more do you want?
It's not that nothing has happened. He's been charged sheeted.
If she was a politician, if she joined Congress months ago,
it's not that nothing has happened. Hold on.
Brijbhushan's man is leading the Wrestling Federation.
Gaurav wants to quote something. He's got something in his hand.
So
Brijbhushan's man is leading WFI.
So, it's very easy to say his man and her man.
Not easy, it is. You know it.
So, the only point I'm trying to make is the fact that she's joined a political party. Even Sakshi Malik feels that their entire movement is now vulnerable to this criticism. I am not saying it before you shoot the messenger.
Also speaking in the back of that narrative where these protests were motivated. So Sakshi Malik has to respond. And he says, I also got...
It's only fair he be allowed to speak without being shouted down.
I'm not shouting.
Let him speak.
Okay. What is she saying? Sakshi Malik very clearly says ये उनका निजी फैसला है कि वो एक पार्टी में शामिल होना चाहते हैं. हमारे आंदोलन को गलत रूप न दिया जाए. So there is an apprehension that their movement will now be looked at through a political prism. महिलाओं के लिए मेरा आंदोलन आज भी जारी है. मैंने हमेशा कुश्ती के बारे में सोचा है. मैंने कुश्ती के हित में काम किया है और आगे भी करूंगी. मुझे भी बड़े ऑफर मिले, लेकिन मैं जिस चीज से जुड़ी हूं उसे अंत तक काम करना है. So she's staying true to that fight for justice for these women. जब तक फेडरेशन साफ सुथरा नहीं हो जाता, जब तक तब तक फेडरेशन बहन बेटियों का शोषण बंद नहीं हो जाता, मेरी लड़ाई जारी रहेगी.
This is an ongoing protest.
Interested in listening to her message.
This is an ongoing protest. That's the message of Sakshi. And again, tomorrow if you want Vinesh and Bajrang to join the protest, it will be 2 Congress leaders protesting against a BJP leader.
Okay, Gaurav, the second line, that it's my apprehension that this is going to be viewed as political. It's not an apprehension, it is the truth. Because most people today are viewing this as political and they shouldn't. That's my limited point.
The fact does remain, the moment you've joined a political party, you've given a color to a movement that now the entire nation, was with, barring, as she put it, the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Bharatiya Janata Party, when they came on Aaj Tak, they said that we were also with them. So that gentleman, he's been charge sheeted. He has not been given a ticket, and the BJP or the government is contesting his appeal to quash the charge sheet.
1 second. So let's not get into this high standing, because let me say whether just allow me, because what happened
there is no high standing. It's only statement of facts.
Okay, no, it's not facts, because I'll tell you. If the BJP said that they took action, no, they didn't. The day these wrestlers were being dragged, Brijbhushan Sharan was sitting inside the new parliament, right? So he was right there.
And
they could have suspended him.
From outer space and charge sheeted him.
One second, right? If somebody's been charge sheeted, the charge sheet happened much later after that. If somebody's been accused, all that the BJP could have done at that point of time was till pending investigation, remove Brijbhushan Sharan. But yes, coming back to what Rahul was saying, it's really not so much right now, because from here is where the politics of it all starts. And I do agree with Rahul that I think in all of it, because, you know, she's come from this massive glory in Olympics, she's got the backing of India, was she slightly shortchanged? Because he is right when he says, should he have taken the Rajya Sabha route? Because taking that route, you'd amplify your voice that much more to stand up for everybody else. She's decided to fight from this ticket in Julana, which is the seat of the CAP, the heartland, the Jat heartland. Are you limiting yourself in your approach? So yes, I do agree with that in the politics.
So you can't claim a martyr's halo when you wear a political hat. You'll be judged as a politician. I mean, this is politician Vinesh Phogat. She should be judged as that. This whole idea that she's a great martyr and the fact that she had this really tough Olympic bout, all that is true, and she has our support and respect for it. From now on, she'll be judged as any other Congress person.
So is the BJP in a sense ironically relieved then that she's entered the political space, because now she's
actually,
like
the BJP's
political rival and they get to attack her as a politician?
The opposition vote in Haryana will split.
Yeah.
You know, if the JJP picks some vote, the INLD picks some vote, the Dalit parties pick some vote, the AAP picks some vote, then the BJP still has a hope because they have an urban base and they have their caste combination. But if the opposition vote comes together, the women vote comes together, the sympathy comes together, you've got 10 years of anti-incumbency. I mean, you know, no matter how good a batsman you are, you can only chase a certain score. So the odds are really building. And the problem with Haryana is directional. What happens in Haryana sets the tone for what may happen in Maharashtra, sets the tone for what may happen in Jharkhand. And therefore, the odds are mounting.